Well, guess what? I will not concede that this is going to end up in court. You know why? Because the people are voting in droves right now. They are voting all over this country because President Trump is behind in states that no one even thought he could be. Why? Because the people of this country are fighting back. They know what's on the line. Woman who is an icon, way ahead of her time. Someone who opened doors for women at a time when so
like a raging storm. Don't go asking me for apologies. I'll sing till you hear my song. This time you better believe that there's no more
who chose to clear out peaceful protesters and wave a Bible in front of a church. It is President Trump who, after Charlottesville, said there are two sides. Well, there's not two sides when one side is the Ku Klux Klan. It is President Trump who's put out there that military and soldiers should be at the voting places in a pure attempt to suppress the vote. So don't go telling the people of this committee who know better, who is the divisive person, who is the one that has been inciting violence.
Even if we do it alone, when I look into the future, see my story in the cards. Some days just hard and the truth hurts, but I never trade my broken heart.
The fact that we have
Like a raging storm. Don't go asking me for apologies. I'll sing till you hear my song. This time you better believe that there's
take up the
no
HEROES Act to do something about the pandemic. Yet, in fact, we see that we've got time to ram through a Supreme Court hearing in 2 weeks instead of spending those 2 weeks to actually take up the HEROES Act and help the people of this country. What else is on the line? Well, civil rights is on the line. When you look at the decisions and all the money that has flowed into our politics from the outside as a result of this current court's decision that is dominated by nominees put forward by Republican presidents. Women's rights, oh yeah, they are on the line. And as those fires were blazing on the west coast of our country, even the right to regulate our environment and do something to protect our air and water, that is on the line. So this hearing will not be divorced from what is happening right now because this president has put it right in the middle of a political campaign. That's his choice, not our choice. So I don't see this as theater, as you described, Senator Cruz. I see this as the real world. I see this deeply personally because I know that we have a president in place that knew that this virus was deadly. He knew that it was airborne, and yet my family, we were just trying to clean off the surfaces all the time and wash our hands, and then my husband ends up in the hospital with COVID on oxygen because this president didn't share with us the information he had at the time. All of that is going to be on the line. So we will look at this nominee, and we will look carefully at this nominee. That is our job, but we cannot get away from the fact that the process that puts her before us will be one that is not respecting the democracy that we are supposed to cherish. So, I have listened to this for too long, and I think the American people see through this raw use of political power. That is why they're voting in droves. So if you think you can get away from this just by trying to get this nominee through and no one's going to notice what she stands for or what her views are and how that's going to play into decisions that are made that affect people's lives, they already know. They're voting now.